Naked Rancher here for my Women Rancher series. Juana Navarro Alsbury was one of the survivors of the Alamo. She grew up in a Tejano family that was heavily involved in Mexican government and politics. Juana and her sister were the nieces of José Antonio Navarro, an original signer of the Texas Declaration of Independence, and Don Juan Martín Veramendi. Juana lived with the Veramendis and was raised as a sister to Ursula, who would later marry James Bowie, but Ursula died early on. Juana was first married in 1832 to Alejo Pérez Ramigio, who died just before the birth of their son, Alejo Jr. In January 1836, Juana married Dr. Horatio Alsbury, one of Stephen F. Austin's Old 300. When Santa Anna's forces marched on the city 2 months later, Juana's new husband, Dr. Alsbury, left to find volunteers to join the fight, leaving Juana and the baby behind. James Bowie decided to have Juana and her son and her sister into the Alamo for safety, since he considered them family. Santa Anna had not been favored by the Navarro family. His courtship of one of the Navarro daughters years before had been rejected. Added to that was Ursula marrying James Bowie. However, they were released after the siege, and Juana and her sister went back to family. Juana's second husband, Dr. Horatio Alsbury, was killed in 1847 during the Mexican-American War. She then married Juan Perez, a cousin to her first husband. Juana was 78 when she died in 1888 at her ranch near San Antonio. Naked Rancher out.